Hello, Deltona. Please join me in viewing this month's edition of the City Manager's Report. In the report, you will see some updates from stormwater for hurricane preparations, checking the lake levels, the equipment, and so forth. Also, we'll be highlighting our fire department that received some recent awards. Thank you and have a great day.
Don Loveless, Stormwater Construction Supervisor. We're here today on Normandy Boulevard in Deltona, where they had a water main break a couple of days ago. And we're here cleaning the stormwater pipes. We're the last ones in because we had to wait for everything else to get done in order for us to clean these pipes. What happened is all the sand from the water break filled everything up, and there'd be a problem with flooding if we didn't get these pipes cleaned when it rains. So that's what they're doing here. We're just finishing up here, cleaning these last pipes so we can open the road.
Your Stormwater Division is busy preparing for the upcoming 2024 Atlantic hurricane season. All 15 of our pump stations are fully operational. All outfalls have been checked, emergency pumps are ready to go. Lake levels are being monitored, storm drainages are being cleaned, and we have 150,000 sandbags in stock. We're here at Austin Avenue, one of our many ditches we have around the city here. We are demoing the new Minchie Buck, the M445. It's an amazing, versatile machine. It goes into ditches and canals and mows them all down like he's doing right now. They also can go in there and dredge out these ditches so we get good water flow. But it's a real amazing machine here.
The thing about a Minchie is we are able to get into our ditches and maintain the ditches as far as the vegetation growth, and also able to dredge our ditches to keep the water flow. The good thing about doing this ourselves is we can maintain them year round and not have to have a contractor come and do them. The thing about the Minchie that we're demoing today is our head on the Minchie is able to pivot left or right, which the benefit is it doesn't throw material all over and away from the ditch, to keep it away from residents' homes, their fences, and the roadways. There are several attachments that we can get for the Minchies, one being a brush hog to mow down larger material, and just a regular mower to mow down the tall grasses.
My name is Jennifer. I work at Public Works here for the City of Deltona, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about what I do. Here at Public Works, we have 4 divisions: traffic, field operations, stormwater, and our fleet mechanics. And I work with all of them every day. I do everything from processing timesheets, taking phone calls from residents who report issues that they notice around the city. I issue work orders to the different divisions to make sure that those issues are addressed. I complete the tickets. I order supplies. I make sure everybody in the office has everything they need. If you're riding around the city and you notice a pothole in the road, a cracked, broken sidewalk, large debris in a public right-of-way, or even a storm drain that needs to be cleaned out, give me a call. I can help you out. And even if you're not sure, you can still call me anyway and I can put you in the right direction. 386-878-8950.
And I wanted to just be able to recognize the fact of our crews and their efforts in making sure that the patient who was horrifically injured back in December of 2023 got the best possible care that they could have gotten. And the crews made an outstanding call to go direct to Arnold Palmer Hospital, and which in turn made a tremendous improvement in outcome for the patient. We can't say enough good about the crews and all of our individuals here at Deltona Fire Rescue. They train hard and they are the best in the business.
We have some exciting news for you. Coming end of 2024, a brand new fire engine is going to be added to our fleet. It's going to enhance our firefighter capabilities. It's also going to enhance the safety for the Deltona community.
I'm Jim Pesha. I'm a Deltona resident and I raise backyard chickens. Today I'm here with the city to go over Chickens 101, the basics of raising backyard chickens. I think chicken raising is very easy, but I do recommend starting small and finding out what the ins and outs are and how they fit into your backyard. I do believe that starting out, number of chickens and the amount of space you allow them will have a big impact on how easy it is for you to work. The larger the space and the fewer the chickens, the easier the maintenance. The more chickens you squeeze into a smaller space, the greater amount of work you have. So I found out the city's number of 5 chickens per backyard is a good number for starting out, and on a 1/4 acre lot that should be enough if you give enough room for them to roam. So you need a chicken coop. They have to have someplace secure to sleep at night. Also, that is my nesting box, so they need a place to lay their eggs, and that is their secure place to do it. How big? The city, I do believe, has a requirement of a minimum of 4 square feet on their coop. My coop is oversized. I have a 4 foot by 8 foot or 32 square feet. Gives them more than enough room for it, and it makes it easier for me to maintain in the coop itself on cleanliness, because the bigger the space, the less I have to worry about it becoming over dirty. Now you're going to get me a little bit of my personal attitude. Every time I've looked at a commercially bought chicken coop, they fall short of my expectations of what I figure is a secure coop. I build mine out of 2x4s and plywood and heavy-duty wire, because after a while you get attached to these birds. They become part of the family. Yep. And if you lose one, it's devastating. So I put the extra mile into a strong, secure coop of my own.
But probably one of the biggest challenges for people that are keeping chickens are raccoons. Exactly. How do we predator-proof these chicken coops? How do we try and make sure that there's not, if any casualties?
Okay, being 100% casualty-free, probably very difficult. I've been fortunate. I've had very few losses over the years I've had my chickens, and I'm going on 10 years with having the chickens now. Raccoons are nighttime predators. Rarely do you find them in the daytime. A strong, secure coop is your solution to protecting your birds at night. I have hardware cloth over my windows in the chicken coop, not chicken wire. A raccoon can tear up the thin chicken wire, but it can't go through the steel hardware cloth. So the stronger the fortifications, the better off you are. Make sure your coop is secure. I have mine elevated. A lot of people have pens right on the ground. You have to run your wire underground and out away from the coop, so you can deter digging, getting into the coop that way. And like I say, I use heavy duty materials on mine. I don't want to have to rebuild it every year. So the current one I have, I think is going on 4 or 5 years old, and it's in good shape. Yes, some maintenance, have to repaint it every so often, but hey, that's part of home ownership. This is how I feed them. I got myself a little scoop out of Tractor Supply. 2 scoops like this gives me the amount of feed. It fills this little tray. I believe it was a mushroom container for when we bought mushrooms. I like to repurpose. 2 scoops fills this up, and that gives me my feed for my first feeding and then again for my second feeding. I usually give about a cup of feed per bird per day, but I also let the girls free range the backyard, so they're always eating bugs and seeds and stuff like that out of the yard. We also feed them leftover from the kitchen, so they're getting a lot of greens and vegetables out of the household in addition to that. Very basically, I feed them free choice. I give them about 2 cups of feed in the morning when we get up, and then again in the afternoon to see how much they eat. They more or less tell me what they need. Okay, when an egg is laid, it is covered with a natural bloom. or protective coating from the mother when she lays the egg to protect it from bacteria. In our operation, as you can see, we just picked this egg up out of a nice clean nesting box, and I clean the nesting box out on almost a daily basis so that my eggs are clean. They don't have to be washed off from the debris and litter from inside a confined area. So this has the natural bloom on it. It could sit outside on my counter unrefrigerated up to 2 months, if not more, and still be good. Once we wash the egg to clean off dirt, it removes that bloom. At that point, the egg needs to be refrigerated to protect it from bacteria, unlike the unwashed eggs that will have the bloom and is able to sit outside.
If you come down to City Hall, we could get you started on a $25 chicken permit, and it's good for all the residents here in City Deltona, as long as you're in the city limits. If you come down to me, you guys could have up to 5 to 10 chickens depending on your lot size. All right, guys, if you have any questions or concerns about the chicken permit, you guys could go onto our website at deltonafl.gov. You guys could get the downloadable link on there as well. You guys can also email Animal Control Services at animalcontrol@deltonafl.gov, and then you can also call 386-878-8701 for Animal Control Services for any information you need.